Hey guys, Kaishiniko here, and I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Morphtronic Quasar deck. I love this deck, it's a lot of fun, and it's hilarious to see when you're playing against somebody and they don't expect a Quasar to come out from a Morphtronic deck. So let's get started. First off, you run 3 Morphtronic Selfon. He's the card you have to get out as soon as possible. He helps the deck really and move really fast. In attack position, you roll a die. Whatever number it lands on, that's how many cards you reveal from the top of your deck. You special summon a Morphtronic card from those cards that are revealed. So he helps get the tuners out to then synchro summon. Next is 3 Morphtronic Smartphone. Smartphone can't be normal summoner set. You can only special summon it by banishing a Morphtronic monster from your graveyard. But Selfon can bring him out, except for if he does it. If he comes out that way, he can't come back out of the graveyard with like junk boxers or something, because he was never originally special summoned from the hand. He's just like Selfon. Roll a die when he's in attack position. Look at the top number of cards equal to that dice number, and then you add a Morphtronic card to your hand, so he's able to get like Morphtronic repair unit to your hand to help special summon monsters. So he's good. Next is Morphtronic Scopin. Scopin's really good when it's in a defense position. Is its one main use. While it's in defense, it becomes a level 4, so it's a level 4 tuner in defense, level 3 in attack. When it's normal summon, while in attack position, once per turn, you can special summon a level 4 Morphtronic monster from your hand, destroyed during the end phase. I never really use it for that. I always try to get it into defense to use it for a level 4 to go into 5s. Next is 3 Lantern. It's a regular. I'd use it for just because it's a level 1 tuner, so it helps get into those 2s or into the 5s if I go into a 4 beforehand, or if I had before a level 4 monster. While attack position, any effect damage you take is inflicted to your opponent instead. While in defense, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you take no further battle damage during the turn. So it's good to have, like, you set it if you have nothing else, and let's say your opponent brings out like 3 monsters, they attack it, first one kills it, the next 2 won't do any damage to you, so it helps your life points. Next I run 3 Boo Boxin, because he's the level 4 non-tuner that you search out to go into your level 5 synchros. If he's in face of defense, you get to negate 1 attack. While he's in attack position, he can attack twice. Then you use 1 Remoten. Just because it's a level 3 tuner, it helps get out some certain plays. I use it for Smartphone fodder a lot. I'll throw it to the grave, and then if I have Smartphone in hand, I'll banish it. Just to do stuff like that. Or if Dandelion goes to the grave and I bring out 2 tokens, I can then use Remoten to go into a beast or any other level 5, because it's an earth and the 2 tokens become earth. So then of course Dandelion, Glow Up Bulb, level 1 tuner, it helps, and then 2 Swift Scarecrow for when my field is open. I can use them to protect my life points so that I'm able to keep on doing stuff. So that's all the monsters I use. Next up is the spells. I use 3 Junk Box. It lets you select and special summon 1 level 4 lower Morphtronic monster from your graveyard, and then you destroy it during the end phase, but usually it doesn't stay on the field that long. 3 Morphtronic Repair Unit. You send a Morphtronic monster from your hand to the graveyard to then special summon a Morphtronic monster from your graveyard and equip it with that card. It cannot change its battle position. When it's removed from the field, destroy the equipped monster. You can, if you have a Morphtronic monster in your graveyard, the monster that you send, you can then target with Repair Unit and special summon that monster. So let's say Remoten is in my graveyard, but I need Scopin to be on the field. I can play Repair Unit, ditch the Scopin, then target the Scopin to bring it back out in defense, which then I can synchro with. 3 Upstart Goblins, just to gain, get that draw power. And I'm bringing out Quasar, so it doesn't really matter if they have 11,000 life points. They're going to die sooner or later. 3 MST, of course, for backward destruction. 2 Desynchro. because you can, if there are other decks that are playing Synchro Monsters, you can use it on them. Or when you bring out, if you have Librarian out and you go into Formula, you can then draw your 2 cards, play Desynchro, send the Formula back, use Self-On's effect if you use Self-On to bring it out, and then you would synchro back into Formula to then draw 2 more cards. So a lot of pluses with it. 2 machine duplication, because I target Self-On to bring all 3 Self-Ons out, and then I can use their effects. That's basically what it's used for. And then a 1-for-1, because Self-On is level 1. So I pitch like Dandy or whatever to the grave to then special summon Self-On and then use his effect. Foolish Burial, pitch whatever I need to. 1 Soul Charge, because you can double Quasar on your first turn with Soul Charge. And 1 Raigeki to destroy monsters. So that's it. That's the whole deck for the main deck. It's just monsters and spells, no traps. Next for the extra deck, of course, 2 fluff tokens. I made these myself. And then we've got 2 Formula Synchron. 1 Balmung, because he's good to go into, like let's say I have Remoten and a Self-On. I can then go into him, and then I can desynchro him to bring out Self-On again, and then use Self-On's effect again. But he helps. This is supposed to be Phonon. What is it? Phonon Dragon, something. Phonon Pulse Dragon. I haven't got my hands on it yet. What it is I mean, I know it's like a common or something. It's a level 4 tuner. When it's special summoned, you can declare a level from 1 to 3 and change it to that level if you want to. If you do, you can't special summon anything else that turn unless it's a synchro summon using himself. But I usually I'll keep him as a level 4 tuner, because then I can go in with a Self-On or with a fluff token and go into a 5 right after. So it's really, it helps. It helps. 1 Librarian, 1 Cataster, 1 Armadis, and 1 Beast. Beast I can use, like I showed before, with the Remoten and Dandelion, or with Boomboxin and Smartphone, because they're both Earth and it equals a level 5. And then 1 Goyo Guardian, 1 Black Rose, 1 Stardust, 1 Leo, 1 Shooting Star Dragon, and then it's supposed to be 2 Quasars. I gotta get another one. But and then 2 Quasars, because you can double Quasar in this deck. You can do it with Soul Charge, and you can do it without Soul Charge. I've done it both ways. First turn, and it's hilarious. I also, my favorite, one things I like to do is I go Quasar, and then I go Beast. And now if they play any spells, I can just stop them. And the monster effect, I'll stop with Quasar, once per turn. Or another thing you can do is you go Beast, Hyper Librarian, and Formula, and then that way, and then you end your turn. You don't even go into Quasar, because that way, if they have any spells, you can stop them with Beast. If they bring out a monster and they go to try to do something, you can then use Formula's effect to go into Quasar right away, and that helps stop their plays. Or on their end phase, go into Quasar, and then do whatever you want to do. So that's the deck. I hope you guys like it. Leave a comment down below. Give a thumbs up, a like, favorite it, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and see you around. Peace.